Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you some outfits that I'm planning to bring on my European summer vacation. So I have a couple things to say. First, this is a little mini series that I'm doing, and this is going to be the first video. It's planning my outfits. I'm going to make another video on the itinerary and the process of how I create an itinerary and figuring out what activities to do for vacation. The other video is going to be on packing. I also have another packing video, I'll link it below, but I'm gonna use a carry-on and a backpack, so it's gonna be very limited space and also just very simple for me to carry. And number 4, the last video for this little mini series, I want to film sort of like a glow up vlog where I take you along with me to get my nails done, a wax, like random little last minute shopping, to get everything prepped up for my travel. So before we get into the actual outfits for the video, I want to mention that I'm going to be presenting at a conference in Boston in the beginning of June, and then right after the conference I'm gonna fly directly to Portugal, and from Portugal we're also gonna go to Spain and Copenhagen. So we're gonna be celebrating my sister's 30th birthday in Lisbon, and that's gonna be so exciting. So I know for sure that those two countries, Portugal and Spain, it's gonna be very warm. I also know that Boston, Massachusetts, is gonna be warm at around June as well. And then on top of that, Copenhagen's gonna be slightly cooler. So I have to keep all of that in mind. I also need to keep in mind that I will be needing some conference business casual clothing, and I want to make sure that my wardrobe that I'm bringing and packing with me is very flexible and adaptable to these different situations, circumstances, and climates. So that leads me to the first step of how I decide what to wear, is to consider where I'm going and the weather. So after we determine where we're going and what we're going to be doing there, along with the weather, I go on to the next step, which is to go into my closet, find the clothing pieces that I think are going to pair well together and that also are suitable for these activities, the climate of these places, and then I dump them all on my bed and then I try them on. This is my favorite part. After I tried everything on, the third step would be to write down what paired well together. So you can do this by physically writing it down, or you can just take pictures. So I basically make a list of all the bottoms that I want to bring, and I write down all the tops and all the accessories that go well with it that I tried on. So in that way, I can see what is very flexible and what works with my wardrobe for my vacation. If I see a crop top and I wrote it down like for 5 different bottoms, I know that that is something I want to bring because it works well with other pieces in my travel list. And the last step after making the list and taking photos to document everything, I like to reduce. I usually end up pairing a lot of cute outfits together, but then I realize this is more than I need, and I'm very limited on space, so I have to be very mindful of what I'm bringing. And if anything, I can always thrift there because my sister and I are planning to thrift some clothes there. Those are my 4 main steps of how I like to plan my outfits, and you're gonna see that in action in just a second.
So after the first step, this is the next step, which is to grab a bunch of the things that I find most suitable for where we're going and what we're doing, and then I place them on my bed.
So these are some of the dresses, or most of the dresses that I picked out. I will show you the other 2 when I try everything on, but I just wanted to give an example of my thinking process when I'm picking out the dresses. So all of these dresses are fairly thin. They're very lightweight. Some of them do have lining in it, which are the lighter color dresses, so it's not completely see-through. So for example, this one has some lining in it.
but it's still for the most part very, very lightweight. But for example, dresses like this that have a lot of color, this is so thin and it's perfect for a place like Portugal or Spain in the summer because it's gonna be really hot. But isn't this such a vibe? I haven't worn this yet. I got it from an estate sale. And I also kept that in mind. I wanted to wear things I haven't really worn as often. Like for example, this dress, I think I've worn once. And then these two dresses I haven't worn because I got it recently. Hi, we are going to switch over to voiceover. This is the first dress. I love the print. I love the silhouette. And this is the second dress. I also love the print. I love the colors. Very flowy and breezy. And then we have this dress. It fits a little snug, but I think the colors are so beautiful with the blue and green. And this is a dress that I'm debating on bringing. I love it because it's a thin material and it's very perfect for warmer weather, and the print is really cute. And actually, I'm gonna bring it. And then we have this dress. It's a white ruffle crinkle dress. It screams summer with the flowers and the light colors. We have this white maxi dress. It usually makes me look like a stick sometimes, so I like to use this little waist snatcher thing to give me more shape, and it looks much better. We have this halter dress. I love halter necklines on me so I could show off my tattoo, and it's such a nice flowy dress. It's one of those dresses that you can just dance in and let loose in. This dress I'm so excited to wear since I haven't worn it out yet, but I love the way it looks as like a little shawl scarf thing. And then we have this plain black slip dress with lace detailing, and I added this skinny scarf. I think it's such a look. I look so expensive when in reality I thrifted a lot of these pieces. I love this dress, especially with this beige tank on top of it. It makes my waist look so snatched. And then we have the same tank with this black skirt, and then I tried it on with another top, and you can see a lot of these pieces are very versatile, and the tops go with a lot of different bottoms and the bottoms go with a lot of different tops. And here we have a version that I would wear to the beach with a bikini underneath and this chiffon tie top. Now we have the same top with a different skirt. I love this asymmetrical skirt. I love the material. It's perfect for warm weather. And then as you can see, I've been adding sunnies to these looks. You can't see the shoes because I don't want to wear shoes on my carpet. So that is just something you will have to envision. But here's me trying on different tops with the skirt. I love green with brown. It's such a perfect combo. Then you've seen this tube top before now. It goes so well with denim as well. And then we have a black cami, nice and simple with the sunnies. I've been obsessed with denim skirts, and all of these skirts are secondhand, either from the flea market or the thrift store or Depop. I love the casual vibe that denim skirts give. If I wanted to elevate the look or make it look fancier, I would pair it with a top like this. And you can also see this top with a black maxi skirt. And this is a much fancier look, but it's also giving very effortless and simple. Now we switch up the top with a black cami crop top. I'm adding that same little skinny scarf. And this is a very similar look with the black slip dress. And then I added the black little cardigan with the sunnies. Then for a casual look, I have my Nike t-shirt with these sporty sunnies, and you can see it in a different tank. I have this black rib tank instead of the skinny like strapped cami tank, and it still looks very cute. Now we have that same tank with this denim skirt. Now with that same skirt and this oversized tee, it's such a casual, effortless, almost sporty vibe. And I really love it. It's so cute with red sandals. I'll show the sandals later in the video. Moving on to another denim skirt, I have this light wash pair with a slit on the side, and it pretty much goes with any of the crop tops that I brought. I got this from L Train Vintage in New York, so again, thrifted. Now I'm taking that same top with this skirt, and I love the skirt. It has pockets and very easy, almost sporty. I know I only show one bikini top in this video, but I do plan on wearing a lot of my bikinis, especially the bikini tops, as just regular crop tops. And those will most likely be the days that I go to the beach, and then I will pair it with one of these skirts. I've worn this skirt with one of my white bikini tops before, and that top literally just looked like any of these crop tops that I'm showing. I also really love this white midi skirt. I think an all white look is so pretty, but as you can see, it goes well with a lot of other tops. So by now, you have probably recognized a lot of these tops because I paired them with other bottoms in the previous clips, but you can definitely see how versatile these tops are, and then also these skirts because they go with so many of the pieces that I am trying on. Anyways, I hope you get some inspo from these looks. As for bags, I think I'm only gonna bring this tote bag, and I think it'll work really well with the lighter colored outfits. And then I also want to bring either this Guess handbag, it's a small bag, or this black handbag, and it's a shoulder bag as well, and I think these would work well with the darker colored outfits. I also wanted to show some pieces that I didn't really try on. I want to bring this knit cardigan just in case it gets cold, and I think it's just nice to throw over a lot of the pieces that I have because it's beige and it goes with everything. And then this as well, this is a white button-up with some stripes. This I wore to Guatemala a lot, and it worked well with a lot of my outfits. Very casual, effortless vibe. And then this is the black cardigan I showed. I think I put it on once. And then I have this green crew neck, and this is another piece that I'd probably wear to the airport or just on a chill night. I'm also gonna bring this gray hoodie again for the chill nights. I just want to make sure that I have some outerwear just in case it does get cold, especially in the airport. Then we have shoes. I'm only gonna bring 4 pairs, and one of the pairs I'll wear at the airport. But the first pair is this white pair of Crocs. I love these shoes so much. They're so comfy, so easy to slip on and off. They're adjustable, they're very cute. I'm gonna wear this with a lot of the lighter colored outfits. They're a little dirty, so I'm gonna clean them. But they're very lightweight, easy to pack. I influenced my sister to get a pair, and she has one in a off-white beige color. But I really do like the white ones. But again, I need to clean them. And I also think they're great shoes to go to the beach with because they're waterproof, they're Crocs. And then I'm gonna bring these Steve Madden black platforms. I love these shoes so much. I think they elevate an outfit, but they're also just so comfy. I have worn these to New York, and I've walked over 30,000 steps each day of that trip, and my feet were totally fine. I'm gonna wear these red sandals. They're just so cute. They have this really cool design, and it reminds me of something my mom would wear because she loves the color red. And I'm also gonna bring my rainbow slippers just for random beach days and because they're so easy. After trying on all the clothes, I like to write it down. So I put it in my notes app. I like the notes app because I could just check things off as I pack. But this is how I organize everything. I wrote all the dresses down, and then I did the top and bottom combos, and then I also have accessories at the bottom. So going back to the top, these are the dresses. I organized it by length. So I have my maxi dresses, my midi dresses, and my short dresses. I wrote them all down, and then I wrote the shoes that I plan on wearing it with at the bottom. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can also write what accessories you want to pair with it. But for the most part, I am going to just bring the same everyday accessories that I usually wear. and they pretty much go with anything. So those are the dresses, and then I have the top and bottoms. So like I said, I like to write down all the tops that go with the bottoms, and then in this process I underlined my favorite pieces that I liked paired with the bottom, and then I bolded the item or the top that I think paired the best with the skirt, and I wanted it to be different tops for each skirt, but still keeping that leeway for any last minute changes that I want to make when I'm on vacation. And that's why I like making a list, so I can see what works well with what bottom. So as you can see, a lot of these tops are repeated on the other bottoms throughout this list. And then I also added the shoes that I'm thinking of wearing with this outfit. And then I also have outerwear. I put question marks on the pieces that I'm not completely sure yet if I do want to bring. And then I don't show like my pajamas. They're just shorts and crop tops. And lastly, accessories. For the most part, I'm going to keep the accessories very simple. And then the bags that I'm bringing, the shoes that I'm bringing, and my sunglasses and my skinny scarf. So that's the gist of my list, and I recommend writing it down. And then if you also want to add photos, if you took photos, you can also add them in the Notes app. So I think that's such a really convenient feature. I also wanted to consider bringing another pair of shoes, and it's this pair. It's boots, and there's a photo on Pinterest that gave me a lot of inspiration, and it looks so good with a denim skirt. But overall, I don't know if I want to bring them because they're boots and they take up a lot of space. I would for sure have to wear those shoes to the airport, but we will see what we end up finalizing in my packing video, not just in terms of the outfits, accessories, shoes, things like that, but also my toiletries, and then also the books that I'm planning to bring. I want to bring at least 2, no more than 3, and I'm still technically on a book buying ban, so I don't know if I'll buy books when I'm over there, but who knows. And I'm just so excited. I can't wait for the other videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.